Cryptoslo, cryptocurrency news and investing.
Cryptoslo with more crypto gains. What's going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. So, what's going on today in the market? Well, Bitcoin's still sitting around its boring level of 8,000. And we've talked about this. We're just going to bounce around in this area until it decides to make a move. Now, a little sideways consolidation is never a bad thing. And we do get a little drip back into the alts. And that is the topic of today's video. And that is RavenCoin. RavenCoin. So, RavenCoin. I know I always talk about this a little on my channel. I always love RavenCoin. And just kind of looking at some of the numbers, it really today, I wanted to talk about whether or not I thought it was a buying opportunity. Now, the way I kind of look at RavenCoin is I look at the ratio of Tron to Raven. I remember before Bitcoin made its move from 3,000 to 8,000, and basically Tron and RavenCoin were both a penny. So you could choose. And that was when I originally I sold my stack of Raven because it wasn't doing anything, and I moved into Tron. Now, in retrospect, am I glad I did it? Raven mooned up to 7 cents, but has since dropped down to about 3 cents. Well, it's not such a bad thing because I got involved with Tron because Tron actually produces income through dApps and such. So basically Raven at this point is more speculative, whereas Tron allows you to make money through all these, dApps and games. And basically it's been this long road of dApps, learning about basically finance games and game theory. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. It's been a very cool and interesting journey. So with that being said, Tron has mooned up a little bit, and the ratio is actually about 1.8 to 1 on Raven to Tron. So it's not looking like too bad of an opportunity to stack your bags on Raven a little if you have a little extra Tron laying around. And I was originally trying to get back up to 100K bag of Raven. I'd be happy with that, and I would just let it sit. And I've talked about this before. The problem with Raven is it's a fantastic project, but legal has to catch up to Raven. So Raven's decentralized. It's blocked by proof of work. It has all the properties of a good Bitcoin with programmable, opportunities. The funny thing about Raven is, in some ways, after I got into Tron, I was like, why wouldn't they have just made RavenCoin a smart contract coin? And then you could have programmed, your securities in it, as well as other smart contract things. So it'll be interesting to see if in the future RavenCoin upgrades their coin to be more of a full smart contract coin. But in the meantime, it's mainly designed to hold assets. And that's kind of the core problem with Raven is the legal side of tokenizing assets really hasn't caught up to the coin's price. Therefore, do I think Raven could go up much higher? Absolutely. I think in the short term, any kind of bull movement, and Raven's going to easily go back to 6 or 7 cents. That's my opinion. Do I think it's possible? Yes. Do I think it's probable? Most definitely, because it's already gotten there this year one time. And I think it's going to return to that same easily It's an easy double, basically, I think, at this point. Now, that's not financial advice. Do your own research. But me personally, I'm going to continue stacking a little of my bags with a little more Raven because I think long term, I still think it can easily go to $1 in a bull run. You know, any dream coins. I mean, when I first started this in 17, Digibyte, Verge, you know, all those 21 billion coins that you dreamed of going to $1, I definitely think Raven could get there. So if you've got a little extra Tron laying around, you know, use Bittrex and flip it, get you some Raven. That's probably the easiest gateway to do that flip. And keep stacking, keep hodling. This is it. That's today's thoughts. This is Cryptoslo. Not talking gains, then we're not talking